put my hair down so I could look better. I just saw my buddy Marcus again. He beat me here, so I just had my first cup of coffee in, so I'm like on a roll today. I got 30 to 45 minutes before I gotta go back. It's lunchtime, so I'm kind of delayed. But I was thinking about do you guys ever think about what you're grateful for during Thanksgiving? Hey, Pure Trucking. I was talking about like Thanksgiving, and do you guys ever think about what you're grateful for? Hi. I was thinking about like growing up and stuff, how it used to be. I'm gonna tell you how it used to be. My family is somewhat big, right? I grew up with my sister, my cousin, and another cousin. We're all girls. I had one cousin. I don't know if my family is watching or not, but I'm about to share some stories. I grew up with a bunch of cousins and my sister, right? We would play, a bunch of us everywhere, probably like 15 of us, all under one roof. And the majority of the ones that I was around was my sister, my cousin who was female, and my cousin Chocolate. We called him Chocolate. Me and him are the only ones that had a nickname that stuck. We would call him Chocolate because he was the darkest one, right? And he was the only boy, pobrecito. We had like, but we're all girls. But he didn't like act feminine at all. He made up for being the only boy, because man, he was just crazy. He taught us how to be like really tough and stuff. And we would always play outside all the time. And on occasion we would get locked out by my grandma because we would play too much. But yeah, I'm like really grateful to have played when I was a kid, because nowadays I don't see it. Might be like that, but with all the technology and digital stuff, I don't think it's as common to be playing outside as it used to be, you know. Well, I wanted to share a story with you guys. I used to play a game with my cousins called hide and seek, but it wasn't hide and seek. We would call it it, because you would hide, and the person who's seeking you, when they find you, they basically beat the living shit out of you. So that's the game we would play, called it. And one time my sister was it, and she was on the deck, and she was covering her eyes. We could hear her counting. Me and my cousin were hiding together, and my cousin Chocolate was hiding somewhere else. So me and her like cuddled up. It was winter time, Christmas lights are out. We were like huddled together, and we're like, damn, she's never gonna find us, right? So my sister's there covering her eyes and counting, and she's counting down from 10, and me and her like super excited, like ooh haha. Well, she never came, and I could hear her say something right in the like. I was listening to my sister, and she was like something like, F this, I'm going inside, or something like that. And I was like, what? So we waited and waited, and she never came out to look for us, and we finally gave up. When we went inside, she's there on the table eating a big hot bowl of menudo, and we looked at her like, really? You really did us like that? Yep, eating a big hot bowl of menudo. Lucy. Oh, excuse me, I don't want to say her name, but a lot of memories I have growing up. My cousin taught us how to ride a bike, right? But the bike that we had only had one handlebar. And my grandfather built our house. It's a 2-story house sitting on a hill, and the hill goes like that. Well, Chocolate, this bike was a piece of shit, but it had a little like tassel on the one handlebar it did have. And Chocolate said, well, okay, we will be on the hill, and the hill will go like that. At the end of this hill was my grandpa's boat, and the hitch sticking right outside of that. And when Chocolate would push us, he pushed us, and he would say, pedal fast, pedal fast. So we had to like dodge my grandfather's boat, because if we didn't, he aimed right straight for that damn hitch. So it was crazy. We're there with one handlebar trying to like steer this bike before our impending doom. That shit sucked. Nah, dude, chocolate would kick our ass. Who's in here? Pure trucking with Red Top Rich, cool. Mario's here, Pure Trucking, Stuart, I didn't know you joined us last time. I got a lot of time today, so excuse me. Put my hair down. Did you guys have any memories like that? Or anything that you're grateful for? I'm so grateful for my childhood. We played hardcore. Chocolate we would play baseball. And the baseball that we had was one of those big softballs. And we would take turns pitching. But when Chocolate was up to bat, you throw him the ball. And when he hits it, he's aiming straight for your freaking head. And one time he hit it, and it clipped me on my shoulder. I was like, motherfucker. I didn't say that, but I wanted to. And I was crying. I was like, oh, you stupid motherfucker. And he went inside to give me like an ice pack. And he put it on. He was like, please don't tell. Please don't tell. I always told on that guy. Always hurting us. Oh, what did you say, Donald? Donald, yes, you be safe. What company are you with now? I'm with a company called Mercs Global. We haul hazmat. You can call my buddy there, Brooks, for recruiting. He'll hook you up with all the information, but as far as I know, I'm not a recruiter or somebody who's going to convince you to come on with Mercs, because, listen, I make good money, but it's not going to be good money for somebody else because my expenses are low. But even then, I think, based on my research that I've done with companies, we got a 2,000 watt inverter. We got Volvos and Freightliners. Some have APU and some don't. Our trailers have disc brakes and that little knob, so you don't have to pull the handle. What I'm trying to say is they got good equipment, great routes, dedicated. If you don't have your hazmat endorsement, you don't need it. They're still going to start you off at 65 cents per mile. And it's not difficult. Okay, this is the kicker. This is probably what other companies are not going to provide for you. If you like to roll hard, I consider you a truck driver, a badass truck driver. And you have a place here at Mercs Global. You know why? Because they're going to roll you so freaking hard. The ones that don't make it are the ones that don't like to roll. So they get rid of a lot of people because they want that money. They want the wheels turning, right? When you execute very well these loads, these deliveries, and your dispatcher is going to be handing to you, boom, boom, boom. They're going to test you. They're going to see if you're a good driver or not. They're looking for safety and all that. The point of all of this is for me to let you know it's not difficult to make an extra 5 cents per mile each month if you hit 3,000 miles a week. And that's easy. It's easy. When you first get started here at Mercs, here I am trying to convince you to come work with Mercs, but listen, it's only difficult here if you don't like to roll. Plain, pure, and simple. People who don't do hazmat get paid 65 cents per mile, but if you do your job and you do it well, they're gonna congratulate you with a bonus that's 5 extra cents per mile. So the following month, doing dry van as a W-2 employee with great equipment. I mean, if you don't mind the Volvo, you don't mind the Volvo, but let me share something with you. My truck has this. Every time I leave my truck, you know what I do? I click this thing and it automatically locks my doors, or it opens my doors. Say I go to Walmart. This is badass. I don't even gotta lock or unlock my door. I got this little deal here. I like it. But the main thing, listen, when I truck drive, I don't even truck drive for the money. But if you're passionate about what you do and you want to do it well, good shit just comes to you. It's like the law of attraction or some shit. But I'm already at 5 extra cents per mile. I did post something on my community page with my bonus, but it's not uncommon. I'm still new here with Mercs, so I don't know how it's gonna be during the holidays. So I'm just like taking it easy, you know? And then on the holidays, I think that you get paid even though you don't work. I think it's like $100 a day, but I'm not too certain on that because I make such great money, I don't even care. And you know that's a good thing if you don't mind. Okay, like let's talk about showers, right? They do not reimburse you for showers with Loves, with TA, with Petro. You do get credits on your pilot and Flying J card. When you fuel, you get points. That's how I take my showers and park and stuff. But they don't reimburse you for reserve parking. They don't reimburse you for showers anywhere else. They don't do that at all. But when you make such great money, I don't even care about that. That's probably one of the downsides of working for this company, but I don't even care about that. I'm getting paid pretty good. Pretty good. I don't really want to compare. I did post my earnings on my community page, but I'm not going to do that yet until I reach a full year, because then I'll know about vacation and stuff, and I'll be able to know more about the company. So I don't want to do that right away. I want to get to know the holiday season. I want to get to know about vacation. I'm still learning, you know? So I don't want to get bashed for trying to convince you to come with Mercs, you know what I'm saying? And you know what? I don't worry about how other people make their money. It's just me. I just do what I want to do. Do what I got to do to make what I want to make. But yeah. Wow, it's a lot of comments. Stuart says he would turn coffins into go-karts with my brothers. How was that? I wish I had StreamYard. Oh my God. You are going to be my mentor, and we are going to do exercises together with weights and CrossFit. I think everybody should work out, because what it does, in my opinion, if you look at my ears, if you work out, what it's going to do is give you some bullshit, right? This is just my philosophy. Life hands you bullshit, hands me bullshit, hands our neighbors bullshit. Life just does that. Hands you a bunch of bullshit, right? Now, if you hand yourself some bullshit like exercise, discipline, healthy foods, if you conquer your own bullshit, then when life comes at you like with some bullshit, you're like, nah, I just gave myself some hard bullshit that I overcame. So you, in my opinion, you get to face life's challenges a lot easier when you do burpees, sit-ups, pull-ups, all that, you know, because it's not easy, especially leg day. Leg day sucks. It feels like, you know what leg day feels like? Leg day feels like the pain comes at you and you're like, fuck my life. You start to hear your own self tell you to give up, it's hard, and quit. You gotta fight against that. You gotta fight against yourself telling you to quit. If you can overcome that almost every day, then all this is nothing. It's nothing. All it does is make you mentally stronger, in my opinion. I think it's very healthy to do that for mental strength, you know. Everyone who comes here starts 75 cents per mile, and we get 500 for working holiday. Not bad. But you're not explaining about well, your channel's trucking reviews, but you're not explaining if you are 1099 or W2. You're not explaining about equipment. You're not explaining a bunch of stuff. I mean, I could tell you that the company's offering 75 cents per mile and you get 500 for working holidays. But if I don't know the equipment, there's a lot of shit in between that they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it 1099? Is it W2? How's the home time? Bunch of shit. It's a bunch of shit. You get off all holidays paid. You stay in a hotel. You don't paid for none of that, and it's a good job. Cool. And we can fuel anywhere we want. Awesome. Do you sound like a great company? Oh, cool. If you're happy there, stay there. Yeah. I do have goals, though. You know, like, I would love to. Come back to the guardhouse. Excuse me, 903, come back to the guardhouse. I don't know what he said.
Okay, this radio working.
Anyway. If you're happy there still. Oh, I was telling you guys. I do have goals. Like, I would love to cook in a kitchen. I would love to own a dog someday. Barbecue on Sundays. Before I came OTR, I had a rhythm going. I would barbecue every Sunday for meal prep, and I would eat salad and meat on my lunchtime, going to and from work. You know, it was awesome to have a steady routine. I'm not in that position now because what I'm trying to do is accumulate enough funds to become independent. So OTR, even though it's amazing, I love it, and it's close to my heart, I do eventually want to own a home someday, settle down with a nice local job. The route that I'm going to take with that is accumulating my tankers and maybe doubles and triples. Find the best, I'm still researching, but finding the best location to live in, the best trucking jobs, the highest paid trucking jobs. And by then, when I find it, I'll have enough experience under my belt to execute, possibly even start a small business. I mean, my mind is just thinking about everything. And at the same time, I'm looking at the industry and seeing how that's going, because right now it's just a freaking roller coaster ride that ain't fun for some people, you know. So I'm watching all that. I ain't trying to make no moves yet, you know. Thinking of bringing my truck onto Mercs Global, but I don't want to get my LLC or converting to an S Corp. That's the only thing holding me up. I don't even have any information on like owner operators here at Mercs, so I don't know anything about that. Okay, cool. Now, what kind of equipment? Trucking reviews? You said you're W2. Are you reefer? Are you flatbed? Are these people looking at tarping for another bit of money? You gotta say all that stuff, you know? More than just cents per mile. It is more than just cents per mile. It's also how we're treated, right? I ain't going nowhere. Even if Mercs Global were to come up to me and say, Sheila, you don't talk right. You are a dumbass. We need you to get out of here. I'm gonna say, I'll talk better. I'll work on it. I'll take what is it? Toastmasters or whatever. Because I ain't going nowhere. I would do, working for Mercs is like a marriage. You know, if something's not working out, I am willing to do whatever to stay. Because that's how much I love it here at Mercs Global. And they would never say that. Oh, I'm sorry, trucking reviews in the chat. I'm so sorry. You might have. I probably missed it. I don't know what state I'm considering. I'm still looking. I'm looking at traffic. I'm looking at everything. Right now, I'm in observation mode. A trucker wearing a suit and tie is called the defendant. Wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. The defendant. The only place we can fuel is Pilot Flying J because the owner don't care for them. Oh, we can't fuel. Oh, okay. I don't know. Have you recovered from the gas issue? I don't eat Taco Bell. It was just a joke. I like to make jokes sometimes. Reefer, all we haul is pork. Okay. I heard Reefer, they make good money. Oh my God, one time I was at a TA. It was late at night. I just wanted to rest and park and eat and go to sleep. Hi. What? What?
I said, if I can't come back here and pick the paper up.
Okay. They didn't tell me anything on the CB.
Channel 15?
Yeah.
I thought they said 0511. That's your trailer?
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you very much. Sorry about that.
I think so.
Okay. Thank you. I gotta go get my paperwork, you guys. I'll check y'all later.